Islam, peace and grand rising. I am Sovereign Living Mother Chief Justice for New York, Angelica Yvette Dobbs Bay. This is a public announcement and a statement of a public law for all people at Earth. All Moors, to include the so-called black, colored, Indian, Pan-African, melanated people at Earth, have the obligation and the right to demonstrate their birthrights. Nunc pro tunc. This Holy Congress Torrens Law is to properly state the estates for all people, to include Moorish subjects ipso jure. The importance for this law is to establish a file system that all offices use, that is, claimed, owned, judged, marshaled, recorded, filed, certified documents alike among all systems and for all processes. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to point out the fraudulent actors that have been acting in their statement. And it states, as of January 1st, 2000, the New York State Legislature has abolished the Land Title Registration Law, also known as Torrens. Please refer to the County Clerk's recording page for information. That is one notation. And the second states, the Department of Finance assumes no liability for failure to provide the requested notice of recorded documents with respect to property for which you are requesting to receive notification. The City of New York, including the Department of Finance and the Richmond County Clerk, assumes no liability for fulfilling their legal duty to record documents, even if those documents are in some instances later determined to be erroneous, fraudulent, or invalid. Islam. And for the record, this statement right here, as known, is made by the minor America, United States, is because we the Moors at Earth have spoken and continue to speak. So, the statements that the minors are making, Islam, and to our Holy Congress Law, for the record. Holy Congress Ancient Senate Law 1376. Holy Congress Ancient Senate Stated Law March Nunc pro tunc. As passed House March 21st, 2000. Title: Law concerning regarding the recording for sovereign land titles. Brief description concerning public record registrations and certifications for public records and management. Sponsors: presented by the Moorish Holy Science Temple for America and Moorish National Federal Republic Government and Manawatu Moabite Federal Government. Brief history. Holy Congress. Activity. Jurisdiction, Nunc pro tunc. Table activity. Past Holy Congress, Nunc pro tunc. Brief summary for law. Torrens Law for estate property. Lawful and legal process for estate remedies. Proper recording for estate properties. Holy Congress on all treaty rights, constitution, judiciary, and jurisdiction. Majority report passed by the living Congress in alignment with the Grand Body Congress. All Moorish sovereigns on public record affirmed. Majority report non-affirmed, none. Majority report Any recommendations? None. All people, all Moorish American, Moors, spelled M-U-U-R-S, Americans, Al-Moroccans, are the people. Recording system. All records shall be public to include social media and certified mail posted on public record. Example: Facebook, Instagram, Calameo, newspapers, media, YouTube, and all other places that public can see. Also to include public lobbies, public libraries, public resting places, and all the likes, gas stations and such. That's long. All American citizens, subjects, who are properly identified and who would like to live on Moorish estate shall be given a certificate of title from a competent Moorish American national and placed on the public record by the Moorish American national. All treaties and the Constitution shall be honored at all times and at all points in time. And this is including for the filing, lien on property, indemnis facier insurance, indemnis insurance, ancient land title, master land title, master land use title, allodial land title, affidavit for credit acceptance for value, affidavit property tax proclamation, allodial title sovereign notary affidavit, or just some of the documents that are to state the proper filing and the paperwork required for this process. The system was put in place to record ancient land with a particular location of property. A title search of the ancient land title will categorize the property about all the previous owners, any liens, lawful and legal action that has been taken. The more autogenous people create affirmed the first in time, first in line, to make straight the system that has not properly been able to present proper files, records, owner's information. Title insurance cannot protect against the exposure of the mismanaged accounts recordings for property. Torrens recording system. The Torrens system is in alignment with all 50 states' territories. In all points in time, at all points in time, the system will be maintained by all Moors American nationals who are competent at law and honor. All records will be placed in the public at the will for all Moorish American nationals, nunc pro tunc. The operations of the system for the former Torrens registration system had no consideration to, for, by the original jurisdiction people who constitute the Constitution, Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8, which states, no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States minor. No person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without consent from the Holy Congress, accept any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any foreign state or its rules, officers, or representatives. Torrens registration has been against the people without law. Proper title is hereby established for the people by the people. Whereas this Holy Congress states that proper identification, proclamation for nationality or subject status is a primary catalyst for the Torrens recording system. Whereas this Holy Congress hereby states that proper documented affidavits, writs, mandamuses, restitutios, quorum warrantos, adverse claims, allodial titles, liens, levies, bonds, for and by the people. Whereas consideration is given to the people who state their claim, showing competent original jurisdiction to govern the affairs for and by the people. Allodial title is affirmed. Consideration is given to subjects in the manner of certificate of title or autograph by competent jurisdiction for a lease to maintain property. Whereas once first in time, first in line is established within the system for said location, the activation of the true recording commences. Documents will then be recorded and filed. No period for time to wait for the initial time, first in time, first in line. Hence, thereafter, adequate time for research is necessary once change for allodial title from people to people, provided not in trust transfer. Whereas gold, silver, dolorium, lawful money is the only real medium for exchange at earth. Whereas subject matter remains in the state jurisdiction at all points in time, nunc pro tunc. Summary for law. The former Torrens Act is abolished forever and is removed by restatement of documents by way of affidavit, stated above, removing the old applications. The system, however, is repurposed to properly record estate property with the de jure documents. The Moorish American nationals, at their will restate all documents, affidavits, and records for all public property at earth. Moorish American nationals' restatement of all records is the withdrawal of the Torrens Act, corporate Torrens Act. And for this, we state the acceptance, accept the withdrawal. We issue a certificate for withdrawal. We record the withdrawal certificate and issue the levy lien judgment with receipt for satisfaction and all other associated instruments. And for this, we mean that we recording the lien and levy judgment because that is what is due processes to properly remove the fraud. Issue proper documentations to specified people and subjects with and for interest, and fee schedule applies to new issuance for proper documentation. All real property shall be considered withdrawn from all registration systems by way of de jure lawful termination for all unlawful contracts. No assumptions for any contract for improper registration for any property shall be held as valid after the 30th day of March 2000, nunc pro tunc. All ancient countess affirm the title for nobility, Holy Land for records. The name county is to be properly spelled countess. Countess defined. The matriarch holds and gives titles. All land is mother. All in favor, unanimous. This Holy Congress is hereby affirms this record as the law for time immemorial and to perpetuity. Islam. And this is the recording stamps and seals. And so, thank you, Islam, peace, and grand rising.